Hey guys, welcome back to Film Radar. If reality television is useful for anything other than providing a safety net for pop musicians in between albums and making us all feel better about ourselves, it's good for allowing us to be present when semi-ordinary people crack under the glass dome of TV pressure. For this list, today we're counting down the top 8 craziest reality show freakouts. So let's take a look. Now before we get started, be sure to subscribe to our channel and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. At number 8, Gordan Ramsay vs. Amy's Baking Company from Kitchen Nightmares. Amy's Baking Company became an instant worldwide phenomenon when it originally aired on Kitchen Nightmares. We all knew we were in for a wild trip the moment Amy announced she talks cat. When someone said something negative about Sammy and Amy's cuisine, they freaked out. They went so far as to call their customers names and throw them out, becoming practically physical in the process. Amy's Baking Company is the only restaurant that Gordan Ramsay walked out on because he felt it was too far gone to benefit from his assistance. At number 7, Pumkin vs. New York from Flavor of Love. You can't talk about reality show freakouts without mentioning Tiffany Pollard, aka New York. When Pumkin was eliminated, she tried to come from New York by referring to the competitor as an aspiring actor, which was really her effort to accuse the contestant of being a phony. Things really heated up when Pumkin abruptly spat on New York, igniting the legendary row of violence. New York was still really mad after Pumkin was booted out. Pumkin continued to play the victim on screen, but it was evident that she'd gone too far, and New York got the last laugh. At number 6, John Paul Jones and His Intelligence from Bachelor in Paradise. Season 6 of Bachelor in Paradise offered us John Paul Jones as a present. His emotional meltdowns were fun to witness, but when he realized he had feelings for Tayshia Adams, he just couldn't stop himself. Of course, Derek Peth was pursuing Tayshia at the time, and the good old JPJ just couldn't believe it. The conflict between John and Derek couldn't have happened at a better time, as Crystal Nielsen and Chris Randoni's wedding reception. When love's that strong, you just can't control your feelings or actions. In case you were wondering, JPJ and Tayshia tried to date again after the program. It just didn't last long. At number 5, Marguerite Perrin's Trading Spouses Meltdown. Marguerite Perrin's freakout is so famous that people still quote it today. Her meltdown on Trading Spouses is as entertaining as it was when it finally aired. When the devout Louisianan returned from her swap, she screamed that the family she had just spent time with was tampering with the dark side. What followed was her iconic declaration that she is a god warrior and that she doesn't want anyone tainted doing anything with her family. She also kept saying how dark-sided the other family was, even in front of her kids. At number 4, Teresa Giudice vs. Danielle Staub from The Real Housewives of New Jersey. Teresa and Danielle's spat was one of the most talked about reality TV squabbles. It started with Danielle's ex's tell-all book, Caught Without a Badge. During a dinner party, Danielle instructed Teresa to pay attention, to which Teresa felt so disrespected that she allowed her rage to become physical, resulting in the iconic table flip. The superfluous photos of a toddler seeking the whole thing go down may have been the greatest part of the freakout. At number 3, Tyra Banks yells at Tiffany Richardson from America's Next Top Model. This is by far one of the oldest reality TV show freakouts that's still being referenced today. When it was discovered in 2005 that the model Tiffany, along with the other girl in the bottom 2, Rebecca, had been eliminated, she tried to remain cheerful while the other candidates were grieved. Tyra didn't seem impressed when Tiffany ordered them to cheer up, waterheads. Tiffany was expected to demonstrate emotion, but the judge expressed her disappointment in her. Years later, when asked about the freakout, Tyra stated that she wouldn't have done it in the first place, and if she had, she wouldn't have let it air on television. At number 2, Cardi B vs. Asia Cole from Love and Hip Hop, New York. When reality programs reunite, you know you're in for a treat, especially if Cardi B is a part of the reunion. When Asia was asked about texting rapper and producer Swift Star, everything escalated from 0 to 100. Before anybody could react, Cardi slammed her red stiletto into Asia, igniting a large but brief brawl. Security had to intervene to separate them and seat them further apart so the talk could continue. And at number 1, Aviva Drescher vs. Heather Thompson from Real Housewives of New York. You're missing out if you've never witnessed a fight on The Real Housewives of New York City. Aviva and Heather, who fought just not with words, but also with an actual leg, had by far the most memorable reality TV freakout. Aviva had had enough of being accused of lying to the group. She removed her prosthetic limb, claiming that it was the only thing about her that was artificial, and then she flung it at Heather, stating she'd crawl home. She literally took off her prosthetic leg to make a point. So guys, what do you think about our list? Let us know in the comments section below. If you're new to our channel, be sure to subscribe now and ring the bell to get notified about our latest videos. And finally, thanks for watching.